This Q&A, I've got questions about systems, culture, difficult guests, and unfortunately, theft. You supply the Q's and we bring the A's. It's the Form and Function Q&A show. Hey friends, it's Benjamin J. Welcome back to the show, or welcome if this is your first time. We've got some extra questions on this episode, which I'm excited to answer. Tons of great stuff coming up. Tons of good stuff. Our new salon location is quickly approaching, which means that our new Form and Function Academy is quickly approaching. So posted this render the other day just to kind of give an idea of what it's going to be like. But we are so excited to have a new facility in Chicago to be able to host our workshops and our classes. New classes there should probably be starting maybe August or September. Coming up before we get there, we've got a business class with myself in Chicago at our current River North location. That's going to be June 22nd. Now my birthday is June 24th. So if you go to our website, I'm giving you a gift for my birthday, which is, if you put in the promo code BIRTHDAY at checkout, you'll get $50 off our Salon Entrepreneur business class. So soft pitch, there it is. But let's just do the questions.
Arthur wants to know, regarding systems, is the salon responsible for service follow-up calls to the guest, or is the stylist? Also, does the staff send thank you cards or emails, or does the salon?
Thank you for this question, Arthur. For those of you that don't know Arthur Hall, he is somebody that I look up to. I think he does great work. He has a newer distributorship out in the San Diego area called Ocean Blue Beauty Systems, and I would really suggest checking him out and learning from him because he is great. To answer this, we have a couple of different ways that we do this. We automatically, our booking software will reach out to guests after their first visit. It just does it based on the settings that we have set up, sends them an email, little welcome to the salon, and then some links to our social media. It is up to the stylist's responsibility if they want to do follow-up phone calls. And so I do suggest if you make a big change for somebody, to do it. I wouldn't recommend necessarily doing it for every visit, but that's how we handle it. So it's sort of short and to the point. We automate our emails, but it's up to the stylist's discretion if they want to reach out and reach back to their guest.
Christine asks, recently my manager at the salon put in her 2 weeks, ever since it's been really hard on the stylist. The energy is definitely different. I'm nervous it'll be feeling negative, but also I've been doing really well at work. Any advice for pulling through it?
Christine, this is really good, and I think that just by reading the question, I can tell that you guys have a really strong culture. This manager, she may have been a leader, and it's always hard when you lose somebody from a leadership position, right? Because people turn to this person, they looked up to him or her, and it's hard when you feel like that's gone, and there will be a bit of a feeling of loss. But I can tell just simply based on how you asked it that the culture in the salon, I think, should be strong enough to be able to get over that. If you're feeling like there could be some negativity, maybe it's an opportunity for you to step up into a bit more of a leadership role. And maybe you don't get the title of manager, but maybe it's just you're the cheerleader. Like, you're going to get the team focused, you're going to get the team upbeat, excited for the day, push people to do better on their goals. And if you've personally been doing really well in the salon, I think that helps back you up to be able to say, like, Christine wants to be positive. Look at how positivity is working for her. Let's follow her lead and follow her example. So, it's unfortunate when people have to leave, but that's life sometimes, And so for us to get over it, we need to just step up and get through those situations together. So, I think you guys will be able to get through it. And if everybody knows that it's going to be there's a possibility of it being negative, let's just try and keep everybody out of that mindset moving forward in a positive manner.
Sarah wants to know, I have a guest who tells me how to cut her hair. She leaves happy and loving her hair, but always comes back for a recut. She has seen 3 other stylists at the salon and has trash-talked all of them. I'm convinced that no one can make her happy. Help?
Sarah, thank you for this question. I think that normally the way that I would think about this is about trust, right? It's about trying to earn the guest's trust so that we can, in fact, just simply say, here's what I think would be best for you, and then you get to do it, right? Now, that trust level comes at different points for different people. Sometimes it's a first visit, and they love their hair, and they're okay going forward. Sometimes it's no visits, right? If a guest comes in, before they were even there, but they read good reviews about you online. They maybe had a friend recommend you. They're already trusting you because they have a little bit more context to who you are. But other people, and maybe this guest is that person, they need, years. They need a long time before they're going to be able to just say, cut it because you always do it so well. Maybe they'll never get to that point. So that's part of an answer. But if you're feeling like you're uncomfortable with the guest coming in, and you don't like how they are saying to do this or do that, right? If they're being rude to other people on the team, then maybe it would be best to simply say that I don't know that we're the salon best fit for you, and I might recommend you trying someone else. That's always a difficult conversation. There's no easy way to be able to say that, but you're going to have to be the best judge of whether or not the relationship is working, and that's what this is. It's a professional relationship, but it's still a relationship. Maybe you are not the best suited to provide the service that they want to have. So I would either say stick with it and try and earn their trust, or if you feel too uncomfortable with the situation, simply explain that it may not be the best fit. So
Kelly says, I've been going through a 30-day trial with Hanzo. On Monday, I decided to send them back. Well, after I packed up my Hanzos to be sent back, I went into my spare scissor case to get my washies, but all that was left were my beauty school scissors. So now what do I do?
Kelly, I'm really sorry to hear that this happened. It's always unfortunate when things go missing. I think that most of the time it truly is accidental, because I'm always trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you drop a comb, somebody grabs it from the station next to them, or a clip breaks or whatever, they grab it, and then they just forget to put it back. Not always the case, but that's always the benefit of the doubt that I try and give people. I would say, going forward, put your stuff in your own case and don't have more than what goes in that case. I've got a cutting little book, right? So I got my scissors, my combs, my clips, and that is in there. All of our stylists generally have something in our salon to keep their stuff together because we have more stylists than we do stations. So the way that we worked is that we decided that the salon would provide your irons, your brushes, your blow dryer, and that is set to the station. And then your cutting materials and tools, that is up to the stylist, right? We even have, the salon provides even clippers and trimmers. So we tried to reduce the amount of personal stuff that people had so that there would be less of a chance of things to go missing, right? So that's just how we work, If you are interested in some Mizutani scissors, because this is so unfortunate, contact me and let me know. We've got some up on the store, and maybe we can help you out on that. But going forward is really the best thing that we can do. Is going forward, just make sure that you have your stuff and keep your stuff to yourself, and don't have more than what doesn't fit in a cutting pack, whatever you decide to buy. So that was episode 18. Hope you guys appreciate it. Like I mentioned up front, you can sign up for a new class coming up June 22nd here in Chicago. It is going to be business. We're going to cover culture, salon experience, how to build a strong brand both online and offline, an in-depth look at our education program for our proteges, and what numbers do we need to know and how can we track them in order to succeed. So I really hope you can make it. Of course, you can follow me at Benjamin J on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram at BNJMNJ. You can also follow all of the Form and Function channels here. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and let me know how I can help you for the next episode. All right, we'll see you on 19.